Okay, here's how to play the beginning of LaGrange by ZZ Top. And the first thing is pull up the tab because it will help you to understand it. I'm just going to do like the main parts. The solo, I could kind of give an idea of how you could start doing it, but it's kind of, I don't have it fully down and it's outside the scope of a lesson like this. So I'm just going to do the intro real quick. What you do is you're going to have to bar here on 2-2. And you have to learn to stretch your pinky out here to the 5th fret on the D string and then the 5th fret on the G string. And the trick for that is to make sure your thumb is down low. Like if your thumb comes up, you're not going to be able to stretch. So your thumb needs to be down around the middle of the back of the neck. It needs to be flat. So what you do is you hit these 2-2s, make sure you look at the tab because it'll make more sense. So you do that and you kind of pulse it like. So then what you do is you hit the A string and then you got to stretch to 5. So, and then you get your pinky up on the G string. And so the tab makes this really clear, but I'll do it real slow again. 2-2. And they kind of have like a palm mute going, so like. So the trick is learning how to stretch. It's much easier to do this on electric guitar. On acoustic, it'll be a lot harder. So real slow, it's. But you gotta kind of play along to fully get the feel, because when you slow it down, it feels a lot different. And after they do that like 5 times or so, they start to switch to. So like I don't really hear, I feel like they do like a lighter amount of this before they go into the next part in the tab, so you just gotta listen, but basically you're gonna put your middle finger on 3 and pinky on 5, so like. I like to hit 0, 3, 5, and I pull off. And then when the guitars really come in, that's what you see next in the tab. So the next in the tab goes. And I still do a pull off right here from 5 to 3. I don't know, that's just what sounds better to me, but the tab just says. So I always do it like. So that's it. If anyone has any questions about this part so far, or these parts, just let me know and comment. And then after that, during the solo, this part, I mean, they could be playing this. It's not that hard or unimaginable. It just seems a little awkward and not really a bluesy way to do things. So here's what they have written. It says, during solo, guitar 1 plays, like. Let me hear this part really fast, because I just don't like how they're doing this. 1 second. So they're going to go like. So it starts around like. Starts around 1:10. So yeah, they don't have enough 10s in there. That's why I was trying to follow the tab exactly, but it's just not right. It's more like. So this is what they meant to write in the tab, just more 10s right here. Then they say 8 up to E flat, then back to 8. Now this is just really awkward, like. Kind of slide this power chord around, but right here you got to change your fingers to this. So let me break that down really slow. If someone wants to do it this way, I'm going to show the way I usually do it. So what you got to do is set up this chord right here, 8, 10, 10. But you're only going to hit these two notes, even though it's like a power chord. So they didn't have enough 10s in the tab, but. And then you're going to go to 8 right here with your third finger, but you're going to do a power chord right here. And then you're going to slide up to this shape, like kind of like you're going to do a power chord without this finger. And then you're back to this power chord. So, I mean, it's possible. It's just a little awkward. It also seems kind of weird to me they'd be right in this region. But maybe it's right. So the way I do it though, I think that's super awkward. I just go down here like this. This is the way I've always done it. It might be a little bit wrong, but it's way easier and it feels more like the intro. So what I do is do a C5 chord, 3, 5, 5. And then I even hit the bass. Like I just go. And then I go. I even do like bars because it just feels more like bluesy. So here it would be like it's written in the tab, which does sound accurate, and I'll show my way. It's a little bit different, but I think easier. And then you hit the C right here, and then you just bar these two. Oops. That's much easier coming from this intro, like. So basically it's these two notes and these two notes. So I mean you can try it this other way, I've always not liked this. It does sound pretty good, but. Now I'm kind of liking it, but. Or. It's more like that. Close. So that's it for that. Then the solo is basically all based on this C minor pentatonic pattern. So if you look at the solo, like you can pick out like little pieces of it. But basically, if you just solo with this pattern, and then a couple times they do this pattern like. If you slide into this 12, 11, you really get some of the sound they have going. And sometimes you'll see in the solo you could go down to this note. So usually I just kind of solo along when I'm doing it. But if you really wanted to learn it, I mean, it would be possible. It's not a crazy solo, but it would take a while. And there's one more thing that's kind of cool, where they go. So like, let's look at this part. If you go after the solo, and this is pretty easy and it sounds good, you're going to slide on the D string. do is you go from 4 to 5, then you go to 4, 2, then 2 quick zeros, then 3, 4. So the end sounds like so. It's kind of a cool, like, little bluesy trick. So that's it. I just really wanted to show the very beginning, because that's when I've taught this song. That's usually what people want to learn, is just that intro. But if anyone wants more help with this, let me know. Alright, bye.